Alright, hey guys, we're back to another free-to-play episode. Same thing, different day. So, we're getting pretty close to, what is it? We're getting pretty close to 9k now, which is gonna be pretty neat if I hit that. I'm pretty sure I played that delivery way late. Oh, but he played a back barrel. Back barrel takes a little while to land, so I was able to get the delivery down in time there. Alright, so, Night Barrel. I think, if I had to guess, those are his two Evos. Inferno Tower, Classic Bait. Classic Bait is good for me because I not only have multiple counters to his deck, since he's not playing spam, odds are he's not going to be stupid, and if he's not playing stupid, then I actually stand a chance. Because stupid play with a real deck doesn't work. You have to play stupid with a stupid deck for it to work. But stupid play, real deck, stupid play on a skillful deck favors me. Stupid play on a stupid deck favors them. And since this guy's playing a deck that you can't be bad at the game to play, I think I do actually have matchup here, despite the level differences. I'm going to protect my Firecracker here, so he has to play something on that, and then I'll immediately hog opposite lane, because he's going to log. So he's got, I hardly even need to count his cards, really. He's got Inferno Tower, Princess, Log, Knight, Spirit, Barrel, Inferno Tower. So I've seen everything in his deck except for the gang. I'm going to hover my Firecracker for Princess. I'm just going to leak here. There's no reason for me to play any of my cards right now. It's no real good reason for me to play any of these things. I could just straight up lightning his tower, but he's probably going to rocket back, and rocket does more damage than my lightning does, so I'd rather not do that. I was okay with just straight up leaking there, because I knew that I could not allow a princess to go through. It's really just a lot of damage that I don't want to be taking. Really hoping that I get the... Okay, I did get the log down in time, just barely there, so I didn't take any damage from that. I do have to take some spirit damage here, which is a bit unfortunate. If I was smarter, what I would have done is I would have delivered this side and logged the major gob side, so that I could have hit the spirit there. I don't know what that Inferno Tower is. He's trying to cycle around to a princess, maybe? But that would be a very bad play, because he still needed to play another Ice Spirit before he could play it. Oh, never mind. He had it back in... Oh, because he played the Ice Spirit at the river. Okay. So he did actually get around to his princess, but he stopped, hovering his princess at the river because I played my hog on offense there. That was a terrible delivery placement. I don't know what was up with that. I played it way off, and then I made up for it with gobs. So that was a negative trade well, it wasn't really a negative trade. I gave him a log on my tower. He got me an Inferno Tower this, but he messed up his Inferno Tower horribly. Even if he had played it perfectly, though, the Firecracker would have helped me out quite a bit with killing that Inferno Tower. That's a side barrel, so I can just gobs this. The reason why I'm saving my log this cycle is because I'm going to have to do log delivery again for his next barrel, because he's going to have Evo Barrel next time. I think it's been 1 or 2 cards since his last barrel. I can't remember which. I'm going to hog the river here. Rockets. Wow, crazy. Okay, I'm going to lightning his Inferno Tower. About now. He does get his King Tower activated. Very nice. I hit the Spirit there. And that's actually game over. I believe that, well, it's practically game over. I didn't have my Val covered here, so I am going to take 1 mini gob chip, but that's not really enough to save him the game. So I'll see you guys next time. Next game. I'll see you guys in the next game, not the next episode. Alright. So, last couple episodes I've been going on and on about how I should not play more than 2 games on ladder in an episode, because if I try to get more than 2 wins, it will invariably end poorly for me. But it's been a little while, and I've noticed that I haven't lost a game on ladder in a little while. Like, I lost 1 game on ladder, but outside of that, the episodes before were no losses. The episode right now, no losses. So I think that I'm going to try to get more than 2 wins this episode. Daring, I know. Playing more than 2 games. So, he's got... That's sarcasm, by the way. He's got Gang, Valk, Witch. Is that all I've seen? I'm pretty sure that's all I've seen. Gang, Valk, Witch is 3 of his 8. He might have had a Gob Barrel, too. That would be 4 of 8. So, I think that... I got a Hog hit there, so the Firecracker hits harder than my Hog, which is kind of insane. No, I got a Lightning, so Firecracker hits harder than my Lightning, which is still insane, because my Firecracker is lower level than my Lightning, which is crazy. Mega Knight, Eagolem, Mega Knight, Witch, Gang, Barrel? It's actually very unfortunate that I have to log these blobs. Look at how long that Mega Knight tanks my Inferno Tower for, isn't that crazy? It just sits there and eats the entire Inferno Beam just because it's got such a high level that even a 2 level under Inferno... Don't tell me. What? She misses? That is not an interaction you see all that often. It's because the Firecrackers weren't targeted directly on each other. His Firecracker targeted off of my Firecracker and onto my tower, and while they're not targeted directly onto each other, they don't hit so nicely. I can't delivery this because he's going to have his Gob Barrel soon, so I'm going to have to do a little awkward defense here. I'll Valk hide because he's probably going to want a Firecracker or something here, or if he gives me Witch value, then it's just a Lightning. Witch Firecracker, Valk, Mega Knight, E-Golem, Gang, barrel. 7 of his 8. All lightning here. He has to do something about that if he doesn't want to take another Valk hit. He's letting it go. Very nice for me. 2 Valk hits because she's only one. Almost 2 Valk hits because she's level 15 instead of 14, which is very nice for me. I'm going to hog opposite here, try and bait out some cards opposite lane, because I don't think I can defend a Mega Knight Eagle and push like that again, especially if it gets a Firecracker down immediately. Arrows are his last card. Okay, interesting. I'm going to log this, delivery the... What am I going to deliver? I'm going to deliver his God Barrel. I'm actually extremely happy that my Inferno Tower locks onto the Mega Knight first. That's very good for me. I'm going to Firecracker low because I've outcycled his arrows right now. Hog opposite lane because I'm up elixir. Log this to keep my Firecracker alive. Valk in front because he wasted his Mega Knight. Gobs with this. He's probably going to arrows. Play my second Firecracker after he arrows. Or Evo Valk can bail him out. That's fine too. I will Inferno Tower on this side so that my Inferno Tower kills his Mega Knight. I'm going to hog like this to keep the Mega Knight off of my Inferno Tower. Okay, that Mega Knight's practically dead, which is good for me. I'm going to Firecracker low here, log this side. Probably I have to deliver this. I can't not deliver it. If I don't deliver it, I'm dead to the Evo Firecracker. So I had to hover Valk for his next God Barrel, or try and cycle around again. I'm going to take the lightning on this tower because what's the lower health tower? See what he does. I want to see what he plays right now. Hoping that'll give me some sort of value. No? I'm just going to preemptively set up an Inferno Tower. He's got no big spell. I'm back to my log. Everything's looking fine. That was a very questionable cycle, but it looks like actually he gave up. So I'll see you guys in the next game. He did not give up. He was just waiting for me to try and take the tower. Wow, what a player. Okay. Well, that was a terrible play by him because he kind of just gave me the 5 elixir with my Inferno Tower there, so he really wasn't up elixir when I went in for my hog. I've learned to play really just stupid and safe all the time because of these people that play like this. It should not work at all. It's just the fact that they have such high levels that means that it can work sometimes. I'm going to go for a hog Firecracker here. He's going to Mega Knight, but I'm going to get 1 hog hit and Firecracker Splash. And hopefully that's game. That's not game. I need another Firecracker Splash, and it's probably not going to be enough. That's actually enough. Very nice. Alright. Now I can see you guys next time. Lame player gets the thanks. Alright, 8,900. 15k coins is pretty nice. I've actually realized that I have more than an excess of cards. Like, even when I'm spending 100,000 coins a week on buying these elite wildcards, I'm still getting more coins than I can spend. So I will actually head back into the collection and level up these cards. I was saying I'm going to try and save my coins for maximum amount of elite wildcards here, but clearly I can actually buy all of the elite wildcards as soon as they come out. So I guess I'll go through and level up on my cards real quick. Another thing, actually, is this. So on my main account, I buy out this shop every single day because these transfer from level 14s into elite wildcards for me. On this account, they won't do that. For a long time, they won't do that, but eventually they will. By buying out this shop every day, I will get closer and closer to having every single card level 14. And as I get closer to having every card level 14, I will get more and more elite wildcards more and more often. So right now, I'm kind of just sinking wasted coins into this, but this is actually twice as efficient as buying these. These give you elite wildcards directly, but these eventually someday will give you elite wildcards, and it will be twice as efficient once you do it. So I'm probably going to start buying out the coin shop every day whenever I have extra coins on hand to do that with. All of the offers, like all the rarities, are the same actually, by the way. It's just 10 coins per elite wildcard and worth of value, and then it's just adjusted based on the rarities there. So it's functionally the same. Anyway, we got our 2 ladder wins for the day, but if you remember I said I want to try getting more than 2. So I'm gonna queue back in and see if I immediately lose my 2 games. Level 14 Princess, very standard stuff. I'm not gonna hog first play because I've learned that lame is the way to win. Hog opposite because he wasted 6 elixir. Bats. Probably clone if I had to guess. I'm an Inferno Tower 1 tile high just in case he's got clone, so the clone skip won't push his Inferno Tower into my regular tower. Since it's a high Inferno Tower, he can Firecracker snipe it, but it's not going to work all that well for him. I want to activate my King Tower here, so I'm going to get a Valk down. Bats, Firecracker, Giant Skelly, looking very much like clone right now. That's 3 of his 8 cards. I haven't seen an Evo. I didn't keep track of Bats or Firecracker being an Evo. Mirror is his 4th card, Spirit is his 5th card. Probably log the Firecracker. Or delivery. I'm going to delivery, Gob Surround, and then Firecracker, because I'm going to need all this extra DPS in order to make sure that the Giant Skelly actually goes down here, because it's such a high level. All 15 stuff. I'm still going to have to hog pull this because he played those bats there. But that's not the end of the world for me. Tombstone, Giant Skelly, Firecracker, Bats, Mirror, Spirit. Is that all I've seen? Giant Skelly, Tombstone, Firecracker, Bats, Mirror. 5 of 8. Oh, Nice Spirit. Spirit, Bats. Those are his cycle cards. Firecracker, Giant Skelly are his main cards. Tombstone is a defense card. Mirror is Mirror, so that's 6 of his 8 in total that I've seen so far. It's possible he could Firecracker the river here. Yeah, he could. I have to play 5 Elixir on this to stop it, but I knew that he was going to want to play extra Elixir to defend it anyway, so that was really only a 5 for 4 right there. So it's not the end of the world, plus he has to spend an extra Elixir to respond to this. I'm going to Firecracker, get Chip. Just the exact play that he tried to pull on me, but on him. I'm going to Bats this, keep my Firecracker alive right now, because she's in tower range, so she'll actually stay alive to help me out with defense here. Very nice. NATO doesn't do as much damage anymore, so that wouldn't kill. I'm not entirely sure if it was supposed to kill, actually, there, because she was actually pretty high health there. The Firecracker might get a bit of chip on my tower again. No, okay, just the one shot, which is not bad. I'll delivery this Hog Log, because he's going to Tombstone my Hog this time, because I remember that was his best Hog counter in his deck. I'll bring it. No? Where is it? There it is. I need to wait for 2 Hog hits, because my Hog is low enough level that Hog Log immediately won't work. I'm going to Firecracker low, because he's probably going to try and Bat Snipe my Inferno Tower. Yeah, I know how these guys think. I'm going to Valk delivery here and just forego the Inferno Tower entirely. I can log this Firecracker off the map, because she got chipped by my Firecracker. Very nice. Nobody tries the same play a billion times. They've always got some sort of trick up their sleeve. So you can just assume that something is going to go wrong on the defenses one of these times. So you're going to have to play very careful, really. I predicted him sniping my Inferno Tower this time. Am I going to predict it again? I think I won't predict it again. I'm just going to Inferno Tower immediately because it can directly lock onto the Giant Scale. It won't directly lock on? Okay, that's bad. But delivery will save me there, so that's pretty nice. Spirit, Tombstone, Mirror, Bats, Firecracker, Giant Skelly. I've still only seen 6 of his 8 cards. That's a little concerning. He's got something else in there. I'll log this just to take it off the map. He's going to have to do something about my Valk Firecracker opposite lane, so I'm going to Hog Gobs here. Log is his 7th card. Those Skellies actually won't catch up to my Hog in time, and will die to my Gobs, so he's going to have to do something extra for that. I'm going to Inferno Tower like this, predict him not going for the Bats immediately. Very nice, delivery here, and then, assuming he's not playing Clone, everything should be dead here. Very good. If he was cloned, he could actually probably have skipped that into my tower, but I'm not entirely certain. I'm going to Valk low. I'm assuming he's playing Clone. No way he isn't playing Clone, right? I'm going to Hog and then Log because he's going to Firecracker. Yeah, very predictable stuff right there. The Log full kills the stuff inside of the Tombstone. I get no hits because it's a low-level Hog, but that's okay with me because I'm still up by 1,000. His Log doesn't actually kill my Firecracker. That's very nice to see. I will Gobs this. He's trying to snipe my Inferno Tower, but that's not going to work at all. Unfortunate that my Firecracker finally goes down, but not the end of the world either. I will snipe his Giant Skelly right now. Just make sure that it's off the map. Log this. It's probably going to kill my Inferno Tower, but at the very least I can get it down to chip range with the Firecracker. Firecracker here. Gobs. High. The Gobs will pull the Giant Skellies. I'm going to have to defend this with a Valk of some kind because he's got 2 Giant Skellies down. My Hog refuses to jump the river. Very fun. Okay, I'm going to get another Firecracker down. He is doing funnies, so how am I going to defend this? I think I'm actually just straight up good. I do need to get Inferno Tower down, but now that the Firecracker has stopped chipping away at my Inferno Towers, I should be good right now. I have to Lightning this. It's painful, but I have to get these Firecrackers off the map right now, and especially the evil one. The regular one, I can just kill that, but the evil one he was going to continuously defend for the rest of the game, so I had to make sure that it got off the map right there. He's going to try and snipe my Inferno Tower again, because he's been trying to snipe my Inferno Tower. It's pretty much his one play. If his sniping my Inferno Tower doesn't work, he's got nothing else that he can do. Oh, that's pretty nice. 3 up now. I suppose the lesson of today's video is don't let your Inferno Tower get sniped and assume they are going to try and snipe your Inferno Tower if they have the swarm. And yes, I have lost multiple games to my Inferno Tower getting sniped. That's why I know. So, Hog first play right now. I've got a solid enough hand. Tesla first play. Not a huge fan of it. Probably Tesla the River implies to me either bad at the game or Expo. If he's Expo, I'm probably just dead. I'll Gobs the River. Don't want to just wait. Oh, interesting. I'll delivery to the side. Mortar. That Tesla's about to die, so I can Inferno Tower this without having to worry about the Tesla. Tesla, Mortar, Valk is a very odd combination of cards because you never see Tesla and Mortar together. Mortar usually either plays a secondary win con or a secondary win con, NATO, and a big spell. And the fact that he has Tesla tells me that he's going to try and hard commit to one of his Mortars and then use that to kill me in one push. But Mortar is by no means a one-push killer, because if I just literally lightning log his Mortar, it's dead. so he can never commit more than 8 elixir to a push because he's just giving me lightning value at that point. And because of that, I think he's going to have a very bad time in this matchup. He's trying to get himself some Tesla value by Valkying the river there, so I'm going to wait a while before Valkying and then Inferno Tower high like this. The Firecracker is going to be nice and annoying, but I don't believe it gets any chip on my tower because I played my stuff very, very spaced out there. He's got Firecracker, Spirit, Tesla, Valk, Mortar. Have I seen anything else? I've probably seen a log sometime. I guess I'll Hog. Bait his Tesla out of hand. If he is playing Evo Tesla, this will be the Evo. No Evo Tesla, very nice. Tesla Mortar. Spirit, Valk, Firecracker. If he's playing Evo Mortar, this next Mortar is going to be the Evo too, which is going to be a real menace. I'm probably going to have to Lightning it if it's an Evo Mortar, so I'm just going to set up a Firecracker right now, be very passive. How am I going to do this? Arrows. Interesting. Bucklow. I can Inferno Tower to tank for the Evo Mortar, and then, I can Inferno Tower to tank for the Evo Mortar and then just take a defensive Lightning here. He's probably going to Firecracker the river, and then I'm going to use the Firecracker as Lightning value. There it is. Very nice. All dead. I had to take one Firecracker Splash here, but you notice he spent every single one of his Hog counters on that push, so I'm going to get some nice damage here because he overcommitted pretty hard on that. He's playing Mortar Cycle, so this is going to be a very tough matchup because he's got so many counters to my Hog. He's got double counter and cycle, which means that I'm probably never going to get a Hog through, aside from that one for some reason. But outside of that one Hog, I should not theoretically get any more Hogs through. I'm probably going to go for a Hog Lightning here, try and catch his Firecracker in the collateral. Okay, I was not expecting him to play such a bad Tesla, so it was actually outside of my Lightning range there. I'm going to Inferno Tower this because he's not expecting it. Arrows, Firecracker, Valk, Tesla, Mortar. Spirit, 6 of his 8. How have I only seen 6 of his 8? Valk, Tesla, Mortar, Spirit, Arrows, Firecracker. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I'm just going to log this, take that off the map so I can't do any funny business with the piercing. I'm going to Hog Lightning the river here. He can't really do much about it. He doesn't have his Evo Mortar and Cycle. He did play that outside of Lightning range, but it's not really going to help him all that much. I'm going to vie for bridge control here by... Never mind, I'm not going to try and bridge control. Oh man, I just Lightninged on his double Evo push. That's terrible. So I need to get my Firecracker on his Mortar right now, like a couple seconds ago. So, his log does not kill my Firecracker, which is beautiful for me, and I believe I will survive this push. Very nice. So, he actually doesn't have anything for Hog opposite lane. I might do that. He's going to try and Firecracker the river here. He's not going to try and Firecracker. I'm going to open up the Tesla right now and get a Lightning off on it. So I believe I do have to eat one Mortar Shot here. No Mortar Shots because he didn't play his Ice Spirit soon enough. So this is looking pretty nice right now. I'm guessing that he has a Big Spell in his deck because no way he got this high without a Big Spell. He's going to need some sort of Big Spell to finish me off here. So I'm going to try and keep up the aggression with the Lightnings on his tower. Okay, I kind of wish that I got an extra hit on his Tesla there. I'm going to try and bridge control here by sniping out his Tesla. Somehow the Tesla is not closer to my... That's crazy. I don't know how the Inferno Tower decided that the Tesla was farther than the Valk that was, you know, right next to it. That's dead. Very nice. I'm going to go for a Valk high Lightning here. I have 2 Gobs here just in case the Valk dies because you can never really expect anything to go your way with Evo cycles. I'm going to snipe off this Firecracker there, log this to finish it off. It's alive because love levels right now. I will Valk high because it's outside of the Tesla range. Inferno Tower down here. Probably take the Lightning on tower about here so I can take his Firecracker off the map and the Mortar. Very nice. And he's down quite a bit of damage now, so there's no way he can come back in 5 seconds. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game. The deck seemed kind of odd. Taking a look at it, oh, he was playing Log Arrows as his spells and then Skarmy as his Swarm. Very odd. So it's kind of like he was playing old 2.9 Mortar, but Tesla over Rocket, Arrows over NATO, and then swapped out Skelly's Archers for Skarmy Firecracker. So mid-ladder-fied old school Mortar cycle. Very odd. Well, we're only 1 game off of 9k now, so I'll just play another game, see if it works. Level 13 Princess Tower, but level 14 King Tower. That tells me that this guy is trash at video game. Right, I completely forgot that Log doesn't full kill anymore. That's yucky. It deselected my delivery there. I don't know why it deselected my delivery. Sometimes it just decides to do that for some reason, but I guess I took a full round of stabs for no reason. Playing spam bait, odds are extremely high that I lose this game because he's got high levels and is willing to play them at the river. That means I'm going to lose. Breakers, Gang, Barrel, Dart Gob. cannon. He doesn't have his cannon in hand. I'm going to go for a hog the river here. Valk. Interesting. Hopefully he's got no log. Then I can go for Valk. Oh, he does have log. Okay, he's probably going to try and Dark Hog the river here, so I'm just going to Inferno Tower preemptively. That's good enough value anyway. Breakers, log, barrel, gang, Valk, Dark Gob, cannon. That's 7 of his 8 cards. If I had to guess, his last card is Princess. So I'll probably split Gobs in the middle here so he can't Princess the river if he wants to. He has to do something about these Gobs because he's low level. His Princess Tower is low enough level. I'm going to Delivery here. I'm just leaking Elixir because I don't really want to cycle any of my cards right now. This is not a orthodox play to leak Elixir like that, but I just know in this matchup I can full defend as long as I have my cards in hand. Elixir doesn't matter nearly as much. I think that I will snipe out his tower through the cannon here. Wow, that certainly is something. That Firecracker actually would have finished off his gang there if she was 1 level higher, which is fun. I'm going to... Okay, I guess I'm going to lose my entire Hog Rider because he likes to play cards at the river. But at least his Evo is out of his hand right now, so I'm not the worst off in the world. I'm probably going to Delivery his Breakers and then log his Barrel, because he's probably going to go for a Barrel Breaker sometime soon. Just Delivery the Breakers, log the Barrel. It's better to Delivery the Breakers and log the Barrel because log full counters Barrel, Delivery full counters Breakers, don't have to deal with any low health Breakers possibly getting to your tower. I want to see if his log counters my Firecracker. I think that's something that's worth me trying to experiment with. I don't mind taking 1 Gob Stab here because I need to have my Hog Lightning Push ready. Give me a Valk. Give me a Valk. There it is. Very nice value for me. Yeah, he was not expecting that at all. He actually got a perfect log off, so he's probably a decent player. Terrible value for him. He just gave me a bunch of extra Elixir there. I'm probably going to take a bit of damage from the Spear Gobs in this lane because that's just how Spear Gobs work, but it's not the worst thing in the world. He's still trying to spam. He thinks he's up Elixir for no reason. But he did outcycle me because he's got spam bait. I'm going to have to Firecracker log these because the Firecracker will miss because they move so fast. This is the problem here. He's got high levels and he's playing stuff at the river. I can't do anything about that. I can't break out of the cycle either because he's got cannon for my stuff. I have to Valk this, but if I Valk this, then he gets damage because... Oh, wait, he played his Breakers into my Valk there. I think that might be the thing I needed to break out of this. I'm going to hog this and then just eat some Gob damage. There's literally no other way I can get out of this. I have to play correctly against this guy because he's playing a real deck, but if I play correctly, of course, I'm just going to eat damage every single time he plays his stuff. Low log because he's been playing low barrel so many times here. I'm going to go for a Valk the River here because he's going to that. I'm going to Firecracker and then Lightning this because I need damage. I want him to play something, and I want him to give me my Firecracker value. Very nice. He gave me too much Firecracker value there, so I can go for a Hog. He's taking a Firecracker shot, and my Hog's still going to get on the tower, which is very nice for me, so I'm finally up again. It took me a long time to get back in the game, but the reason I managed to be back in the game is just because of the fact that I predicted his Dark Gob there, and finally got that low log off. I should have been playing a low log much earlier in the game, but I just wasn't thinking straight enough. So yeah, there we go, 9k. Whew, alright. Well then, if this was a couple weeks ago, I would call it here for this episode because we would be finally done with playing trophies and we could move on to ranked. But that's not how this is going to go. What we have to do now is we have to move on from 9,000 all the way up to 15,000 before we can re-unlock ranked again. So, yeah. Anyway, Strike Chest, the most valuable thing here I see is the 200 commons. Yeah, because 1 epic is worth 20 commons, so 10 witches is 200 commons, and 237 commons is worth more than 200 of equivalent value, so it's best value for me to try and get these, this common to be something that I need. And how much you want to bet this is never going to be something I need? Oh, delivery, actually exactly what I needed, so that's 237 elite wildcards right there. 1 common is 1 elite wildcard, so that's actually perfect for me. That was exactly what I was hoping for. I've never gotten more than 300 wild cards in a single moment like that before. Well, more than 200 in a single moment like that before. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for the rest of this video. I could just keep pushing. I mean, I seem to be able to push, and it's usually easier at the bottom of an arena than at the top of an arena. Oh, right, another thing. I've got extra epic cards, like this deck already completely maxed out on epics. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to start leveling up Gob Barrel So just in case it turns out that Hog really is just absolutely trash garbage at low level, and I might just try swapping over to God Barrel, because even when I get this to level 14, I'm not going to get the level 15s for a long time. And even one level difference is game losing against real decent players. So I'm thinking that Logbait might be better under leveled, which is why I'm considering leveling this up right now. So I think I will just spend these, because I'm not using them for anything else. So I'll get this as high as I can get it. This is going to cost 50, so I can spend these here. This will go to level 12. And I could double book it right now. That would be... because I have no other epics that I need to level up, right? I think I will double book it. Because there's just really no punishment for that. So I'm just going to double book it. It's a little bit inefficient to book 12, 13, but 13, 14 is the exact purpose of books anyway. So we've got another level 14 on the account. You can see their nice 2,000 XP on the bar there. These chests, not all that important, but the next level up is actually going to be level 14 King Tower, which is going to be another huge buff to the account, so I'm pretty excited for that. This is 1, 2, 3, and then a lot of Ice Spirit levels off. So once I've maxed out my Firecracker, I'll probably start moving my extra commons to the Ice Spirit, just to compare decks and see which one turns out to be easier to play into mid ladder. So, I'm going to play one chill game on, like, Giant Cycle, because Giant Cycle is just so much easier to play in equal level than against mid-ladder players. I didn't say that right. I meant to say that I want to play a chill game against an equal level mid-ladder player than a higher level mid-ladder player. And immediately Princess the River. Looks like no chill for me, huh? Bats will kill the Princess there. Princess is the best Bats counter that he probably has in his deck, so the minor Bats will get me some nice chip to revenge him for going all in first play. I'm actually oh wow, that was smart. I have no idea what possessed him to Valk the River there, but if he didn't Valk the River there, he would have been dead right now. So I'm going to Skelly's Delay, log the Valk off my tower, and then Mini P.E.K.K.A here, so I take minimal damage. Alright, so we know that we got a dirty spammer on our hands here. He's probably going to Princess the River any moment now, so I'm going to hover a minor. I've never reacted to a princess with a minor in my life. I don't even know if it's physically possible. No reason to try reacting to... I'm not even going to try reacting to it, honestly. What's the smartest thing to do is to react with a Marcher, because you can get extra damage off of that. So you turn their Princess the River into your damage, but I just didn't have Marcher on hand there. I probably could have cycled Bats that middle. That would have been smarter. I knew he was going to Princess that. Valk, Gang, Cannon, Princess, God Barrel, Log. Look at this guy. He did not predict my Marcher there. He's just spamming. Okay. I'm going to log this. The log will take the Valk off my tower, so those Bats will get me some nice value. Got me some nice value, is what I meant to say. I'm going to Marcher behind this to snipe out his Cannon or his Gang, whichever he plays first. There's the Cannon. I can snipe this with the Marcher on this tile. And then I'll probably snowball the Gang so that the Marcher can one-tap it. The main goal in this push is just to get myself some nice minor chip. You can see that the minor's been chipping away at the tower now, and because of that I'm up in damage again. So I'm going to protect this Dark God if he's smart. And there it is. He still takes the damage, though. That's nice. I'm gonna Skelly's low for this. Just make sure that the Dark God doesn't get any hits on my tower here. He's probably gonna Princess the River. There it is. What a player! Oh, I can't say well played. I shouldn't BM honestly, but I was gonna say well played, but I had to log there. Is he really just that bad? Oh, he got barreled on 0. Yeah, this guy is trash at video games. You'll love to see it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go for minor Bats here because his best counter to this is his Princess, which he just wasted at the river. And the next game, we're going to play Logbait, so I can show you guys how to actually play Logbait skillfully. Alright, so you can see this guy, no skill Logbait. Why is it no skill Logbait? He's got no small spell. So what does he do in a Logbait mirror matchup? He just outright loses. This guy's deck also no skill because he automatically loses to Sparky. But I'd like to show you this guy's deck right here, Hoja. He's got a real Logbait, a skillful Logbait, or at least as skillful as Logbait gets, because he's got only 3 spam cards in the deck. 3 whole spam cards. That's not a lot compared to modern Logbait. So I'll play a game or two with my version of classic modern Logbait. I'm not playing Inferno Tower or Princess Tower. I'm playing Tesla Cannoneer. I just prefer this variant. It's better against Recruits, and Recruits is kind of an abysmal matchup with Logbait, so I typically play this way. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the... Oh, never mind. It'll just queue up right now. Alright, looks like we're playing against a P.E.K.K.A player. I don't have Princess. I'm probably just going to split Gang or Ice Spirit first play, but I'd kind of like to see what he does right now. Because against bridge spam, you really don't want to be giving up initiative. Okay. Wow, very, very aggressive play there. Minor Loon first play. I'm going to immediately go with the God Barrel opposite lane, see if I can punish him for that. I mean, he did kind of just spam all of his elixir at the river right there. I'll log this. The Tesla will help the Cannoneer finish off the Skellies underneath. So I'm down damage right now, but that's just because I start down damage with Cannoneer. Really, I've gotten about 200 more damage than he has right now, which is looking pretty nice. Probably Ice Spirit the river. Minor Zap, guards Tesla. I mean, guards Loon. Minor Loon, guards Zap. That's a better way of saying it. Probably Princess the back here. I could Princess the river, but I want to start getting the pressure going. This is the thing with Princess. Oh, wow, Exy. Okay, that's a free rocket. He isn't even expecting Logbait to be playing Rocket anymore because so many people stopped playing Logbait Rocket because it's just so much harder to play. He's probably going to try and Loon this, so I'm going to wait as long as I possibly can before playing my Knight. Alright. Very interesting play. Is this guy a robot? Like, he played as though his Exy was still on the map. If his Exy was still on the map, he could have nated my Knight into the middle to get a tower lineup, but he played it as though the Exy was still on the map even after it got rocketed. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was like a complete AI and someone is like trying to program a Clash Royale AI here. Very nice Ice Spirit, by the way. That was exquisite. I'm going to Princess this because Log won't actually full counter guards. You need something to help out with that third Skelly. So that still doesn't work because the Cannoneer wasted a shot. That's unfortunate. So guards, Minor Zap, Valk, X NATO, Loon. I had to log this because I can't cycle my Knight or else he'll get a NATO lineup, and I can't cycle my Tesla or else he'll Loon. In order to stop him from getting an Exy lineup, you just play your Knight behind the Exy. There's no way for him to NATO that lineup of the tower, or if he does, it would only get him maximum one lineup. He spent a lot of elixir there, and it didn't get him any value at all, which is very nice for me. I could reasonably have just straight up rocketed the tower, but I'm not that mean. I'm going to Spirit the river here, try and make things messy for him. If he counters my Spirit, then he's going to be playing stuff into my Princess. If he plays stuff into my Princess, then I can start getting the protection program going. So, this is where things get messy for him, because I'm going to make it as painful as possible to kill my Princess. Never mind, I let the guard go through. That's my fault. I should not have let that guard go through there. But he did have to ignore my entire God Barrel in order to make that push happen, so it's kind of just over for him. This wasn't a very well-played Logbait match, by the way. I didn't have to play good at all. This guy's just got a garbage matchup into me because he's got nothing good for my God Barrel, nothing good to break through with. I can just rock it on defense anytime I want to. He decided, oh wow, I can't believe that lined up from so far back, but he did finally get one Exy lineup, but it didn't end up winning him the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next match. Last night I was playing Logbait and getting hard countered every single game. I'd kind of like to see one of those hard counters again, honestly, just so I can show you guys how to play Logbait well. Alright, looks like I'm facing another bait player. Alright. God Barrel. Barrel first play. Usually you don't want to commit more than just a barrel first play. Snowball. Probably not Logbait then. Logbait doesn't really ever play a Snowball. Could be Drill. I have a solid matchup, and never mind, probably... this is actually going to be a hard matchup, so I finally have a good way to show you guys this. I should not have Princess the river there. I have regrets, because now that I don't have my Princess in hand, I'm going to have a very hard time with this Witch here. And I don't have my Log either, so I should have played a lot of things differently, honestly. Yeah, and this is the hard part of the matchup, but he missed his arrows, so I will live this cycle at least. So the thing with this deck is, this matchup here, is that he's got Snowball arrows, so he's got double small spell, and Graveyard for my Cannoneer, and Witch for my Cannoneer, so this is, finally I'm going to have to play real. Okay, so I'm going to want to Princess low as often as I possibly can, try and get him to not arrows the Princess. I'm going to wait on my God Barrel here, because there's no reason for me to just give him Snowball value. I'm probably just going to take the Log on offense here, because... whatever he does, he has to play into a Princess. So I'm just going to wait. Honestly, I can just rocket the tower at the end of the game, or he can just give me rocket value. Oh, he's not playing Evo Witch. Okay, this match just became a lot more winnable. Now that he's not playing Evo Witch, I know that I can probably win this game. If he wasn't playing Evo Witch, it's still winnable. I actually did specifically beat Evo Witch yesterday on my main account, but that was because I was playing Evos myself. I will Princess low, gang high. He can't kill everything there, so even if he does arrows or Snowball, it's not going to take everything off the board. I have to log this. My Princess didn't get me any lucky shots there, so I ended up taking quite a bit of damage, but he did use his arrows, which means that I can go for a Spirit Barrel here, or maybe Knight Barrel. I'm going to see what he plays for this Princess first. If he plays Gang or Minions, then I'm going to go for Knight Barrel opposite lane. I just want to see what he plays. Very nice. So now I can go for a Knight Barrel. He's going to be able to guards this. If he's smart, he would have blocked the river with the guards, actually. But now he's probably going to take quite a bit of damage in return for that push that he got off there. He's going to have to eat some extra Knight damage here. I'm probably going to start setting up my Princess again. You can see there that I got pretty much all of the damage back from that Knight Barrel there. I'm just going to rock the tower again. I mean, if he's just going to give me the value like that, I'll take it. I have to Spirit this. I don't want to take any of the extra damage there. I'm going to... Wow, this is actually perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I'm going to go for a low Tesla, because Tesla actually activates King Tower off of a bowler. I don't know if you know that interaction, but that is a great interaction that you can pull off sometimes. Most people just don't know that, but if you have an inner line bowler and you play a Tesla on it, it activates. I'm going to Spirit Barrel here because he's going to have to snowball that, and the Spirit will be tanking long enough that I get one stab? Never mind. Okay, well, at least I got 2 Princess shots. The Princess shots were very aggressive by me, but I'm pretty sure I can get away with it. If he goes for a Giant the River here, I can just Rocket that, which is going to be very nice for me. Rocket this. With King Tower up, I can get away with a lot more aggressive plays now. I'm going to go with my God Gang. The King Tower will be helping out quite a bit. He pre-arrows my stuff, which is pretty unfortunate for me, but I believe I will live this because I've got that King Tower helping me out. I am down damage, actually, so it's still very easily possible for me to lose this game, considering he's got Bowler to counter my barrel and double splash. I'm going to Princess Low, Rocket this. About now. Very nice. If he Giants the River, I'm probably going to block it with a Tesla. Actually, no, I won't block it with Tesla because Cannoneer won't really help me out all that much with my defense anyway. I'm going to Knight Spirit and then log this on defense because he's probably going to try and do some funny spell shenanigans here. Very nice. I'm going to take some damage there. He went for his both spells there, which means that he's pretty much just committing to not being able to survive this next push. So I'm going to go for a Barrel Rocket. That's 9-hole elixir, but there's no good way for him to defend this. He has to play a unit on it, and if he does play a unit on it, it's just getting rocketed. So there we go. Finally, a good game with Logbait. That is how you play Logbait well. You have to protect your princesses very carefully. Oh, I didn't actually have to protect my princesses very carefully. I didn't play well. I just realized that. It was a very hard matchup, but I knew how to play instead of, well, I guess Logbait you can just play by having a good memory. Well, see you guys next time.